His check on stories we're following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. Pat Pagano calls for a hazy and humid day today, lower 90s. Friday, partly sunny, humid, late thunderstorms, lower 90s. Saturday and Sunday, cloudy showers and thunderstorms, temperatures in the mid-80s. We'll get the full details on the forecast in just a few moments. Senior Melissa Murray of Kent received the Contemporary Visual Arts Scholarship awarded at the recent awards ceremony held at Housatonic Valley Regional High School. The $40,000 scholarship is given annually to a graduating senior pursuing a 4-year degree in fine art. Ms. Carter, superintendent of schools, said, quote, "We are fortunate to be able to award this scholarship, which enables students who have shown talent and promise as young artists in high school to go on and continue their work at institutions that are recognized for their excellence in art education. Many of the students who have received this award have gone on to find successful careers in design, advertising, and as working artists," end quote. Ms. Maury will attend Pratt Institute in the fall. Elise Harney Real Estate had an incredible success this past year, a family-owned business that was established in 1987. Elise and her daughter, Elise Harney Morris, have a team of 30 local agents. This year's sales soared 65% since last year, including Juliet Moore representing the buyer of Salisbury's highest sale at over $7.4 million. Kent resident Suzanne Charity sent a note asking the Board of Selectmen to take steps to deal with bears, asking that a public newsletter address the matter of thrown garbage. She urged the board to encourage residents to keep their kitchen waste secured in locked containers and suggested that new people in town be given a discounted sticker rate for a transfer station. The first selectman said she wasn't sure how they could require residents to use the station when carting services are available. Selectman Christopher Garrity said, quote, "It's not a bear problem, it's a people problem," end quote, noting that Connecticut doesn't allow bear hunting, and said he doesn't think it was the selectman's duty to research bear-proof containers. Falls Village First Selectman Henry Todd announced the town has received a $55,000 grant from the Connecticut State Library to copy all the property records dating back to 1739. Next year, the town should get another grant to help make records searchable online. The grant also will cover a new computer for the town clerk's office. The Guthrie Center is poised to reopen with a hootenanny led by one of Arlo's pals, Rick Robbins. After a year and a half without in-person music, the Guthrie Center in Great Barrington reopens with Ramblin' Hoot and Annie's Guthrie's birthday. That happens today, hosted by Rick Robbins, who's stepping in for the previously announced concert by Ramblin' Jack Elliott, a longtime friend of Arlo Guthrie. Together, Guthrie and Robbins illegally dumped trash on the side of the road in Stockbridge on Thanksgiving Day in 1965. Elliott was scheduled to kick off a season of performances at 2 Van Duzenville Road Center instead. George Lay, director of the Guthrie Center, said Robbins will tell some of Ramblin' Jack's stories and sing some of Jack's songs, and they'll have a regular hootenanny. More information at tickets, 413-528-1955. A New York bill would force insurers to pay more to help kids who need early intervention. A statewide program that provides key therapies to infants and toddlers who show developmental delays has been hamstrung by bureaucratic problems. As a result, many community-based service providers have left the field, which has created an internal wait for services that are, by definition, needed early in a child's life. Advocates say recently passed legislation would help families across New York across key intervention for their kids. The program is supposed to guarantee free, quickly available therapies for children up to the age of 3. Eversource and United Illuminating have been hit with millions of fines for storm failures. Connecticut regulators yesterday finalized millions of dollars in fines against the state's 2 largest electricity distributors for what officials called the company's failures in their preparations and responses to the tropical storms, which caused hundreds of thousands of power outages last year. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority gave final approval to a $28.6 million civil penalty against Eversource and a $1.2 million civil penalty against United Illuminating. A reminder, Canaan Railroad Days kicked off yesterday. The carnival kicks off at 6 o'clock every night through this weekend. There's fireworks, train history, carnivals, live music, and much more. For a full list of all activities and when they occur, CanaanRailroadDays.com. Deeds of the Past, Stockbridge Indian Lands and Colonial Bonds. The exhibit features original deeds and documents from the Stockbridge Library. That is being held through January 8th. Stockbridge, Massachusetts, stockbridgelibrary.org. Sunset Music Series and Car Cruise continues tonight at the VFW in Canaan. Food, cars, motorcycles, music, and fun from 6 till 9 p.m. It's rain or shine. Tonight, it's Phil Dunham. In Ankrum, New York, the town board meets tonight at 7 p.m. Paris, Texas is at the Amenia Drive-In, Route 22, hosting the Boondocks Film Society presentation of the road movie Paris, Texas. The screening at 7:30 will feature pre-film performance by William Lawrence, and the film will begin at dusk. Tickets and more information at playeatdrink.com. Zany, Janie, and Louie Lisa live in concert at the Douglas Library in North Canaan tomorrow at 10:30. Silly songs for kids of all ages. Come attend for Story Hour with Cindy. The event is free. Tomorrow on the Green, summertime events continue in Norfolk on the Village Green. It's Cyril the Sorcerer, a magician presented by the Norfolk Land Trust. That begins at 6:30. The Sharon United Methodist Church will hold a huge sale on Saturday from 9 till 3, both inside and out, at their Upper Main Street location. More information at 860-364-5814. Sheffield Kiwanis sponsoring their summer food drive on Saturday from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 at the Price Chopper parking lot in Great Barrington. On Saturday from 11 to 12 during railroad days, connecting our region with 21st Century Rail, a conversation being held at the historic Canaan Union Depot. A ham or turkey sub-drive-through is being held. Lettuce, tomato, cheese, macaroni, sour chips, water, and dessert on Saturday, benefiting the Wassaic Fire Company Auxiliary at the Wassaic Firehouse. Drive-through only pickup from 11 until 2 p.m. Tickets are $10. For more information or tickets, 845-406-8462. An essential worker recognition concert happening at Boyce Park in Wingdale, thanking the workers over the past year and a half during the coronavirus pandemic. The recreation concert is presented by the town of Wingdale and Dover Plains, Saturday running from 4 till 7 p.m. at Boyce Park, located at 6420 Route 55 in Wingdale. The band Scarecrow and other special guests will be providing music for the event. Spectators are invited to bring folding chairs or blankets to the concert as they come out to show their appreciation to local Hudson Valley heroes. St. John's Lutheran Church in Ankrum, New York has their annual chicken barbecue on Saturday. Ticket donation is $15, 4:30 until 6 p.m. Get your tickets because they are limited, 518-329-0038. Sharon Historical Society and Museum announces the opening of their next exhibit in the gallery at the Historical Society. It opens up July 17th and runs till August 27th. The public is invited to attend the opening reception at the Terrace on Saturday from 5 until 7 p.m. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com, and you'll also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Also by Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com, and by Viale Insurance, Main Street in Lee, insuring seasonal and secondary homes in the Berkshires since 1912, 413-243-0347, vialeinsurance.com. Dow Jones Industrial Average starts off today at 34,933.23, the Nasdaq at 14,644.95, and the S&P 500 at 4,374.30. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.